This is Entertainment for Review, and this is going to be a movie review of 2022's Nope, the newest directorial offering from Jordan Peele. And please be aware, if you have not seen this movie yet, that this review will be containing spoilers. So this is an alien movie, but not your typical alien movie. You have the family, the Haywoods. They run a farm that they train horses on to appear in Hollywood movies. Now, the father in the beginning of the movie is killed by debris falling from the sky that they believed fell out of an airplane. We later would find would come from this alien presence. They are having financial troubles that have come after the death of their father on the farm, and the son, who's trying to keep the business alive, has started selling horses off to a neighboring Western attraction down the road. He's doing that just to try to keep the business alive until he can make enough money to try to buy the horses back. Now, quickly into the movie, they start to have some strange occurrences. One of his horses runs off and then he can't find it, and he sees something in the sky. So they decide they want to try to capture images of this. They get some cameras. They hire someone from a electronic store to help them install them so they can try to capture images of what they are seeing in the sky. Now, at the beginning of this movie, you think it is going to be your typical alien movie. We see a what appears to be a ship moving behind the clouds, and it is seems to be abducting the horses. The twist in this movie all comes to be shown very soon, and that is that this ship is not a ship, it is in fact an alien of its own. It's not abducting horses or people onto a ship, it is an alien itself, and it is eating the horses and eating people. And we would come to find out that the neighboring Western attraction had been buying the horses in order to feed them to this alien in an attraction for their Western show. Now things would then go wrong because as the proprietor of the Western attraction was trying to again give one of the horses that he has purchased to this alien visitor, it in fact comes down earlier than expected and doesn't eat the horse as it doesn't run away, but instead eats him and all of the audience that are watching and everybody, it would seem, in the Western attraction that day. Now, they try to draw a parallel with someone. This owner of this Western attraction as a kid was a child actor on a show featuring a chimpanzee. Now, on the set one day, one of the chimpanzees went kind of crazy and attacked and killed people on the set and hurt others, and then was himself killed. So it seems to draw a parallel. They're trying to say that animals, in a way, can't be controlled, and that's what this alien presence is. He was again trying to control something beyond his means, thinking just by offering up the horses, it would continue to go and he could profit off of it, but he could not control this alien presence that was there, and it ended up getting himself, his wife, and all of his other guests eaten in this manner. Now, this alien, in the form of what looks like a ship that you might expect to see in an alien movie, comes down, sucks people up, and eats them, and then spits out the parts that it cannot eat, digest, or doesn't want, such as pocket change, keys, things like that. That's what killed the father in the beginning of the movie. A coin fell out of the sky that was ejected from this ship and hit him directly in the eye. It's almost like an owl. If you ever in school biology, they'll teach you about owls. Owls will swallow a mouse or something whole, but then later spit out the bones and things like that. That's kind of what this creature does. It sucks up people and eats them whatever, but then ejects the parts that it doesn't want to eat or can't digest. So this movie doesn't really address what this alien creature is or where it comes from. We just know that it's here, it's in this spot near the Haywood Ranch, and it is being territorial over this area, attacking and feeding in this area. And that's where they treat this different from other movies. This isn't, as we said, a super intelligent alien. It's just an alien that is here. It's an animal, it's a creature. It will feed, it will eat, and it'll keep going, and it's aggressive and territorial. OJ to learn some tricks in the movie, such as it only attacks people if you look it in the eye. So he figures out that if you don't look at it, you can avoid being attacked to a certain degree. So after figuring this out, do they decide to leave their ranch, run away from this menace that is rampaging through their home? No, they decide they still want to capture this alien on camera so that they can document it and make money off of it, and that's what they set out to do. They have an elaborate plan. They bring in a cameraman who uses a camera that doesn't use electronic devices, since when this alien comes near, electronics cease functioning, and they set a whole plan about to lure the creature out and get its picture. Now, it doesn't quite go as planned. Their cameraman eventually gets eaten, as well as somebody from TMZ who came by, and he attacks everybody around, and the alien does eventually unfold from its ship shape to a much more billowing cloud type shape. Kind of looks like a squid at this point, in a way. The sister retreats to the ranch and she releases a giant cowboy balloon. The alien, viewing this as a threat, attacks it and tries to eat it. The sister captures a picture of it finally using a photo booth feature that is in a well at the Western attraction. And after swallowing the inflatable cowboy, it ruptures, blows up, and we don't know, either kills or wounds the alien. It ejects the cowboy, but the alien seems to be drifting downward as well. So we can assume that it was either killed or at least hurt. We don't really know which. And this is where the movie ends. All in all, I like this movie. It is different from other alien movies. It really depends on what you like. I like movies where you have a super intelligent alien species coming and they are overpowering humanity with their more advanced technology, and we have to find another way to try to defeat them, or we just don't. We're just being, there's movies with just abductions happening, and that's also an interesting thing. This movie is also interesting. It just takes a different form. It's similar to kind of like Alien, if you think about that. In Alien, they come across the alien creatures who are just aggressive hunters who are out to kill and eat what they come across in the alien movies and spread. This creature isn't spreading, but it is come to Earth. We don't know how it got here or why, and it is here to feed. It is set up an area that it's territorial over where it is successfully feeding, so it has set up camp there. It is a very interesting take on an alien movie, that this again is just an alien presence that's just here to live out its life to feed. This movie was very well received on Rotten Tomatoes. It got a high critic score of 82% fresh and an audience score of 69% fresh. And it over on IMDb got a score of 6.9 out of 10 from audiences. I always look at the audience score as a little more accurate, a little bit, I trust that a little bit more than I get the critic score, because I want to see what the viewers, the people who are out there watching this movie, think about it. Personally, I again think this movie was decent. It's not my favorite alien movie out there, but it was a fresh, different take, and I find that interesting and fun to watch. So for this movie, I score it at a 7 out of 10. So far, for the directorial movies of Jordan Peele, I've seen two out of three of them. I've seen Get Out and I've seen Nope now. I haven't seen Us yet, which I'd like to see. But for the two out of three that I have seen, I've liked both. Give me your thoughts on Nope in the comment section below, and please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and keep an eye out for my next video coming soon.